new levels, new devils, the redeemed team. The redeemed team.
Hey,
Listen,
United.
a lot of fans. I want you to talk to me on a few things. A lot of fans are quietly looking at the table and just dreaming of a situation where if reinforcements can come in, let's see what can happen.
Yeah.
I know at the beginning of the season you were very skeptical about what you could do, and I remember when we did our predictions, and we might revisit them. We were saying that you can't write United out of top
he was
four.
trying to do that. Don't look at us. Don't look at us. Don't look at us. I said, nah. Look at those names. But look at that gaff.
But in general, if you look at your team, you're one of the informed teams in the country. Ten Hag's ideas in his head are translating to paper. Your defense, which has been, the bane of your life for so long,
Impregnable.
my defense is impregnable. Praise be to Allah. You're managing to operate in a level where you're getting results without this number 9 that you're after. I kind of ask you this question every 2 weeks, but how do you feel about the season right now and where it could go? I'm not telling you to come and say this is where we're gonna make our title mark, but
Listen, in the words of the great Jose Mourinho, we're just a little horse. We're just a little horse. You know what I mean? We're just a little horse. We're not ready yet. We ain't got our number 9. We ain't got another centre midfielder. Our winger that we signed hasn't gelled yet. We still have Sancho who hasn't come back into the fold. That's part of our squad at the end of the day. We are not ready yet. You know what I mean? What we do, as I said in the start of the season, this season is about redemption. These players have to win our hearts back. Redeem yourself with us. You know what I mean? And this season so far, they've been doing that so far. You know what I mean? Last season was the worst season in Premier League history for Manchester United, points-wise.
Yeah.
And it was embarrassing. It was a terrible season. This season, there's players that are coming back. Rashford, look, he was the most hated last season. Luke Shaw, De Gea, a lot of players. Wan-Bissaka, he's come in, he's done well in the last 3 days. Dalot, people were like, yo, this guy can't play for Man United. So many players, right? Shout out Dalot, man. He gave the stamp to the Redeem team. You know, big up Dalot. However, it's just one of them ones where right now, as I said before, one game at a time. One game at a time. You get me?
You know, we're going to start seeing the one emoji now everywhere.
one. You know Hedy's a Man United fan as well.
One. We don't do this. It's just one. One game at a time. We move on, man. Everything's going pretty well. We've seen the impact a world-class player can make in the team. Casemiro is unbelievable. He's a midfield general. We know what he is. I still think people should also give some credit to what Varane's offering Man United this season. He's been sensational, bro. Goes about it under the radar. A lot of people, I'm telling you, they still think about that City moment where he cocked up against Jesus and all that, and we got cooked. However, last season he wasn't the best. And if you see what I put on TikTok time ago, I said, I just want to see him become a leader of this team. Become a leader. You are coming with... You see what Casemiro has done? What? Me? What's this?
He's laughed at
I'm the leader here, bro. What's
yeah.
going on? Varane came in and was letting Mags lead the team and looking pussy next to Lindelof and all this type of stuff. But he's coming now. Ten Hag is straight. It's funny. All the guys that Ten Hag has put his arm around, he's come in and said, oh, Varane, he's a leader. Varane, I love that guy. He's a leader. What a player that he is. And you're starting to see that in his performances. Luke Shaw said it the other day. I played alongside him easy because he's talking to me 24/7. I was like, Varane's talking. So I thought you were mute. I used to call him mute, man.
Bro.
You know what I mean? I thought he was mute.
You even see him at the World Cup try to give a Pogba title.
This is what I want to see, though.
It didn't slap the same, but good effort.
But it was something. I got it through that game. It wasn't the World Cup final. That was the semi-final.
No, it was. I said it was good. It didn't. The Pogba one. Bro,
Fair enough.
I was ready to be French.
Fair enough. Yeah. But he's becoming a leader of the team, and Ten Hag has called for that. Ten Hag, same thing that he said to Marcus Rashford. He said, I want to build this side with Marcus Rashford in it. I know he's a player. He's a fantastic player. And look what Rashford's going on to do. So the guys that he's putting his arm around, giving them the confidence, we are doing the right things. However, there's title charge, all that type of stuff. We're just thinking one game at a time. We got City next, we got Arsenal next. That's the indication of where Man United are. Now listen, if Man United go and win both games, come back to me. We'll talk. However, we could lose both games, and then we just know, okay, it's back to what we thought at the start of the season. Top 4 charge.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm not talking about no title, none of all that type of stuff until after those 2 games. And then we'll see from there.
Yeah, for what you lot have done so far, I think you've hit all your targets. You wanted to breed in a lot of those players, get a system down, I feel like. Change the culture at the club a little bit. I feel like they've done all that, but I think there's still so much upside on what you touched on. I think Anthony's still yet to hit final gear. Sancho, as you said, is still to come, but you still haven't signed that big number 9 as well. I feel like the defense, the midfield, you're starting to clean up a little bit. I think if you can get 1-8, 1-9, and those 2 can click, then you're looking like a serious threat. But there's so much upside to that United team, bruv.